new year was still young. Maniac Mike returned home just in time. Maniac Mike and Chloe celebrated. Now Mike is feeling the effects. Mike told Chloe about the future and about Neverland and meeting Peter Pan and Captain Hook before their legend began. Chloe is already rested and refreshed and ready to start the morning of January 1st. There would be a new case in the new year. Oh, and Chloe mentioned that Silas was staying in the North Pole for now but would be back to face the music.
Boy, oh boy, I'm glad that I made it back in time to celebrate New Year's with you. Uh, After a trip like that, I don't think I'll have the urge to go traveling for a while. I guess that's one good part about being suspended from the ring um, after the future and another dimension where Peter Pan, Captain Hook, and the Neverland were all real. Yeah, I think I'll put my feet on East Providence for a while, but I will say this: I I know I said it a lot last night, but I really did miss you. So what's up? What's going on? I mean, I probably called, but um, is everything okay? Uh, don't tell me I have another assignment already.
Sorry to break it to you, but that is exactly why I'm calling you. Well, that and to make sure you really were back and I wasn't just dreaming about New Year's and you're never going to put me through that again. This time there are rumblings about potential election fraud. You know about a city council election, right? Somebody wants to cheat our district. The wrestling cop is needed again.
Ripcord here. I just spoke to Maniac Mike. We know that Gnome Pen is the culprit. He's Mike's former wrestling rival. Phnom Penh is heavily into communism. That's why him and Mike butted heads. Chloe, this is going to be another personal one for the Maniac. We can't let him become councilman. Not at any cost. Mike is out looking for him. Penn is running unopposed. We need you, Chloe, to run for council and win. Please.
Wow, me running for city council. What can I say? Yes, I'll do it. Wow. This will be the height of my career. And if I win, it will be even better for my career. Phnom Penh will have a big fight on his hands.
As you probably gathered, it is I, Phnom Penh. And so, let's let the games begin. I am running for East Providence City Council in the district of the wrestling cop, Maniac Mike. Together, Flynn, you and I will pull off the biggest voter deception ever. And I will be in charge in this district. I will turn East Providence upside down. I will humiliate Maniac Mike. We will. And the best part is there will be nothing he can do about it. His detective agency will be shut down by me. And after he is left in shame at the bottom of the barrel, then I will steal Chloe Slater away from him. She will be my wife. She will have my children. And Maniac Mike will be ruined and obsolete.
Oh yeah. Beating Maniac Mike, forcing him out of business, humiliating him, stealing that babe Chloe Slater away from him. Awesome. Thank you for saving me from jail, by the way. It sure was hard. Nobody knows where Dark Predator is. After you're in power, it will be time to get Kiki out of the slammer. Maybe after you've taken Chloe from him and he's got nothing, perhaps maybe then he will finally go out with my sister Kiki. I can't believe Silas deserted us.
Oh yeah. Phnom Penh. I know him really well. Me and him, we were rivals in the American Wrestling League. Although no one Penn didn't exactly embrace the American part of the wrestling organizations. That guy, he, has followers brainwashes people with his propaganda. He promotes communism wherever he goes. This guy is up to no good. Uh, and the fact that he moved to East Providence just so far he could take over the district that I reside in here in EP. That just shows what kind of guy he truly is. And him running unopposed, not a good idea. It's pretty sad that nobody else has gone ahead in the race yet. This gives me an idea.
Mike. Hello? Oh boy. 5550123 oh boy oh hey Repcord, it's me Chloe. I can read my Maniac Mike really good and he's going to run for the EP City Council. That means it'll be a three-way race and me and Mike will be running against each other. Well, somebody will be playing spoiler and that'll help prevent Penn from winning. Flynn is involved. How did he escape? Right. It must have been that jerk gnome Penn.
Or Maniac Mike. So you and Chloe are both running against me. Haha. It won't matter how many people run. I'm guaranteed to win. Or Maniac Mike. I owe you for our wrestling rivalry. You'll pay this time. So you and Chloe are going to get surprises. You are both running out of time together. You against me. Haha. You'll fail.
Oh Mr. Penn, I am ready for action. The city of East Providence won't know what hit them. Part 1 of the destruction of Maniac Mike begins now. This is great. Oh, why would Silas want to walk away from this? Oh, what a life. The police officers said that NBC of all places wants to pick up the adventures of Maniac Mike. Yuck. And they want to order 18 episodes. Hours later they wanted 19 episodes. Another executive brought it up to 20. Ugh. Why does liberal and woke NBC want to do business with Maniac Mike? It don't make sense. The guy goes to church and is proud of it. Mikey is a real Catholic. That goes against NBC. Maniac Mike loves America. He is proud of the USA. Before You Had Me Broken Out it turned into 21 episodes and then the director said it was 22 episodes. It was finalized at 24 season 1 episodes. They already ordered 26 season 2 episodes. The global warming believing NBC just added 28 season 3 episodes also. Why NBC? Oh why? He's American made. He's got the red, white and blue running through his veins. He was born and raised in the US of A. He's got to be inspected, he's US grade. If you mess with the flag, it's like a slap in his face. He's American made. NBC don't do that there. Maniac Mike. He's American made.
Welcome back to News Elite. As we now know, there is a big district to city council race. A three-way encounter. Phnom Penh, Chloe Slater, Maniac Mike. Wow. What will their platforms be? Phnom Penh will be here on this show tomorrow. Tune in for that. All on News Elite. Again, a big district to city council race. A very huge three-way election encounter. Phnom Penh tomorrow. Chloe Slater and Maniac Mike are welcome here at any time. And speaking of Chloe Slater and Maniac Mike, the news came out of the new TV series, The Adventures of Maniac Mike, being picked up by NBC. From Powerbomb Ringside Studios and AWL Films. Partnered up with the Cannon Group and Empire Pictures. There's a string of directors lined up for the series. Charles Band, Russell Mulcahy, Aaron Lipstadt, Alan J. Levy, Michael Zinberg, James Whitmore, Jr., John Cullum, and Michael Zinberg. For camera work they have Michael W. Watkins and people who have done camera work for the Trances and Highlander franchises. Show producers are people who have worked with World Championship Wrestling, Chips, Riptide, and the A-Team. We will have information on their list of producers very soon.
This is so easy. Simple even. Ha ha. Sometimes it's so easy that I'm ashamed of myself. Sometimes. But these words people threw around, humans, monsters, heroes, villains, to Victor, it was all just a matter of semantics. Someone could call themselves a hero and still walk around killing dozens. Someone else could be labeled a villain for trying to stop them. Plenty of humans were monstrous, and plenty of monsters knew how to play at being human. The fact is that we have no way of knowing if the person who we think we are is at the core of our being. Are you a decent girl with the potential to someday become an evil monster, or are you an evil monster that thinks it's a decent girl? She had always found villains more exciting than heroes. They had ambition, passion. They made the stories happen. Villains didn't fear death. No, they wrapped themselves in death like suits of armor. As she inhaled the school's graveyard smell, Agatha felt her blood rush. For like all villains, death didn't scare her. It made her feel alive.
He's American made.
Just calm down everybody. Relax. Come on. Let's go. It would perhaps not be amiss to point out that he had always tried to be a good dog. He had never wanted to kill anybody. He had been struck by something, possibly destiny, or fate, or only a degenerative nerve disease called rabies. Free will was not a factor. I knew you'd have some excuse. I thought, maybe, just maybe I could be happy. Or find someone to care about me. But, he opened to a marked page and held it out. I'm your favorite villain? I exist so the damn ponies can have a force to balance against. Discord, please, if I can. I thought it was bad enough when your precious little ponies treated me like a pariah just for looking different. I thought it was bad enough when Sunbutt declared me a monster. But after all that, to come back here and find that the only reason I exist is because my bucking father wanted me to be a monster. Well, beat, I guess that means I should be one. Truly, you're underestimating my power. I hate you. I swear you won't defeat me. You were like my brother, you were to end them. This world, the balance in me ended up killing.
There's a bank robbery already in progress. Though he's masked, the size and build resemble Flyncord. I need to call Maniac Mike. Ripcord found out a little bit more about how Gnome plans to steal the vote. Then I'll alert Maniac Mike.
Hello? Oh hi Chloe. Yeah. Yes, it's this disc that Gnome Pen has. Cost him well over $3,000 to have it made. Communist China had it created for him. This can start a very dangerous slippery slope. No. It will cause one. In other words, Gnome Pen is a very dangerous man. He's different than he was when Mike wrestled him. He must be careful. Not only is China involved with him, but so is Russia. This is bad for all of us. This will be Mike's toughest mission.
Hi Gnome, it's me, Kiki, and I thought about your offer. I accept. But let's be clear. As a part of the deal, I want Maniac Mike. I don't care what it takes. No matter the cost. Don't text me. We can't get them here. I do know how to get MP3. Those guys, they all got crushes on me. I'll help you, Gnome Pen. Great plan. Voter fraud. I like it. EP City Council. And plus revenge on Chloe Slater as a bonus. Either write me or call the direct line at area code 401-123-1000. 5555, I'll be waiting.
In a poll to see who East Providence residents and Distracta would vote in the council race, remember, there is no incumbent as EP legend Tony Myers is leaving office at the end of the term. Maniac Mike has gotten a shocking 18%. Chloe Slater has 29%. Noam Penn scored a whopping 53%. Wow. Registered voters say that Noam is such a nice dresser and has a charismatic tone to his voice, and that he looks like he could be playing the leading man in a movie. One voter said, "I can just imagine Noam Penn and Jessica Chastain in a romantic film together. We're talking 5 stars here."
If this is the case, then good old Noam shouldn't be cheating. But officer, he's not going to see it this way. Noam won't be taking any chances. He will take that 53% and turn it into 100%. Plus I'm sure he paid off people who took this poll. If it was done on the internet, it was hacked. If it was done on the internet, it was hacked. And I can prove it.
I agree with you, Miss Slater. Luckily your boyfriend Maniac Mike can make certain moves that we're not able to make due to crook lawyers. As a cop for hire he can get to these difficult spots. People like Gnome Pen are no longer untouchable. Yes, please find out if the poll was rigged or not.
Okay Gnome, I heard from your stooge. I'll be ready tomorrow 2:00 p.m. on the dot. I can't wait. I know what to do. Chloe Slater will have a rude awakening.
The target is scoped and locked for destruction. Take the target out. The target is scoped and locked for destruction. Take the target out.
That fool got caught. Blast it. Bad Psycho brutally attacked the friends and associates of Maniac Mike back in the American Wrestling League. Too bad he hasn't resurfaced. It would be helpful. Very helpful. He's in the way and needs to be stopped. Ugh. I can't forget. I must humiliate him. Torture him. Haha. He will suffer. Customers and workers alike in my organization shall be amazed. It will be total destruction. Now I have to get Flynn caught out of there. I don't need him singing like a canary to the coppers. Blast it. Flynn told me he could handle this. That fool.
Well, this has been a doozy of a New Year's Day, first day of the year, and already there's known Penn trying to commit voter fraud in the upcoming election for the city council, and when Ford back again escaped from prison in record time. It didn't take him long at all, and uh, it just sucks that I couldn't save the money that Glenn stole from the bank. That chopper took it all, and if only there was a way for me to prove that the pen is behind the whole thing, but I'm gonna have to be patient and build up to that, put the clues together. Well, all I know is that if a pen gets into the city council, then that's going to be bad news for the city of EP. Well, must continue to work.
Oh no, I can't believe I got caught. Again. I'll get you, Maniac Mike. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I will. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee, and this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child, in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that, long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in the sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay, Flynn Cord, I'm giving you a chance here. You're in a lot of trouble here. I'm giving you an opportunity to help me and help yourself. You know you're facing a long, long prison sentence, right? I don't think you want to spend your life behind bars. Okay, Flynn Cord? You're in a whole lot of trouble here. So again, help me and you'll be helping yourself. You need to decide. I don't think you want to be the fall guy for Phnom Penh. So let's have it.
Hey, stop slapping me. You're supposed to be the hero. The nice one. You're very bad.
Oh, well, that's what's happened to him in K. A lot of people say, Rush, how come you're not doing a whole lot of animal rights stuff? These people very rarely make fools of themselves like this anymore. We're glad they're back. And as they continue to, we will keep you abreast of what they're doing. Now, we have made an effort during the last couple weeks, 3 weeks, to keep you fairly abreast of local campaigns being run around the country as Democrats do everything they can to convince you they're not Democrats. Democrats do everything they can to convince you that they never heard of Bill Clinton, they never supported Bill Clinton, that they've never seen him, they've never been around him. And one of the greatest races that's going on is...
You are listening to East Providence Radio. As you've heard by now, Flynn Cord robbed the Townie Bank and was stopped by Maniac Mike. However, the cash got taken away due to a helicopter that showed up. Later on today, Phnom Penh will be having a rally. It will be in downtown EP. People here in EP have been wondering who will be playing the part of Maniac Mike in the upcoming series The Adventures of Maniac Mike. Here are some candidates for the role. Ryan Quanten, Shane Harper, Thomas Decker, Eric Winter, Darren Brooks, Jace Norman, Jeremy Sumpter, Jensen Ackles, Callum Blue, Barry Watson, David Flair, Christian Cage, Tom Welling, and Andrew Garfield.
Of Tennessee, suggesting he's for school choice and or school prayer and a number of things like this. Nowhere would a Democrat ever get near these issues except during this particular campaign. Something else, you know, they talk about Clinton and the economy and how come he's not getting credit for it. Sasser is chairman of the Budget Committee in the Senate, and he's not even trying to take credit for this economy and the budget deal. And if Clinton's not getting credit for it and wants it, why isn't Sasser claiming something?
I don't know who Phnom Penh thinks he is, not having respect for election integrity, and now he has a nerve to plan a rally already. Like, he just announced his candidacy today. Um, so did me, and so did Chloe. Uh, I guess I see the humor in that. Me and Chloe didn't know that the other was gonna run against Penn, yeah, but here we are. Anyway, uh, who the heck has a rally on the day that he signs up? That shows the ego that he has, the nerve, and um, Glenn Ford was stupid enough to do his bidding, and no pen. He's supposed to be such an intelligent guy, and yet he hires a guy like Glenn Ford to help him out to work for him. Uh, what was he thinking? But that disc, if it gets activated, then it's game over. Um, it'll cause a virus sent to voting machines everywhere, enabling Phnom Penh and his cronies to control them, to make all the votes go to himself, and um, that's scary. The thought of Phnom Penh or any politician for that matter having the ability to overtake an election, to openly uh, cheat, and that's not what America was founded on. This is another personal mission for me, and for a guy who proudly admits that he's a communist and does everything for Mother Russia, he doesn't deserve to hold American office. Well, must just continue on and hopefully put a stop to this sooner rather than later. I gotta check in with Chloe, Ripcord, and the boys at EPPD, saying if anybody has any leads, I'll take any help I can get.
Receiving from candidates across this country is please come in, please help me, please be at a rally with me, please help me raise funds so that we can in fact take on.
Okay Flynn, start talking. Throw Penn under the bus and I'll make sure you get time subtracted. Now talk. Hurry up. Before I change my mind.
Oh, really? Now, if you heard that the way I heard that, they just can't wait for him to get out there. I mean, these people in the White House are...
Phnom Penh would kill me. For real he would. You goodies can't win this time. It's a lost cause.
Had this comment after announcing that the president might go visit the troops in Kuwait. She said, quote, all this will mean canceling dozens of campaign events, but success abroad could be the best political boost Bill Clinton could get.
Don't make me lose patience with you. Do you want to serve a full sentence? Are you that dumb? Tell me about the disc. How powerful is it? Talk, you ignorant fool. What can Phnom control? How much can he control with the disc? Tell me. Phnom Penh is scum and you really want to protect him? Is the disc like a virus? Like a huge major virus? Okay, so far we know that Communist China and Russia helped put the disc together. Why do they care about a city council election? Is it a part of a much bigger plan? Is this just a test run? Come on. Tell me. Now.
Oh come on, Chloe. Please, don't do this. If I rat on Phnom, it's over for me. I'm safer if I just keep my mouth shut. Besides, before you know it, Phnom Penh will rule things around here. Join us, Chloe. Phnom really likes you. I mean a lot. Oh come on, Chloe. Maniac Mike can't win. Not this time. It's over, honey, join for me. Join for yourself. We'll be a great team.
Listen, Flancord. One more time. Tell me what I want to know. Now. The disc. Explain. I'm getting angry with you. Well, angrier. Who in Communist China and Russia is helping you guys? My generous offer is about to expire. TikTok. Don't waste my time. Now talk.
Well, I hope that Chloe's having better luck than I am. it's obvious what these two are doing, what they're up to. We know about the disk, we know about communist China, Russia, but we don't know the extent of the damage that this will do, um, or how long it will be, or if it's a virus, how much malware does it contain. This is the questions that need to be asked, and what goal does Phnom Penh have? Um, like, city council can't be his one and only goal. Uh, he has to have something bigger in mind. So I can already say right now that this is just the beginning of his plan. It's part one, and there's no telling how far he will go, what extent, and I hope that Chloe is getting Flynn to sing like a canary. We need a breakthrough in this case. Flynn Ford really got caught with the goods, but still have ducking on known pen, and that has to change. It needs to
Please, Miss Chloe Slater, just let me think about it. I need to think it over. Must consider the consequences of my actions. I need to weigh my options.
This. Yeah, this again. You idiot. You have no other options. Can't you understand that? Fool. You have no options. What can't you understand? You either spill the beans or you'll be inside a small cell with no way out. Now do you understand? Flynn, help me help you.
Oh Chloe, please don't threaten me. Just let me think. Once I squeal on Gnome, there is no going back. None. I'm finished. Just how much time in jail will I get subtracted? I just want to know if it's worth it or not.
You really truly are stupid, aren't you? The more the information, the more time you get subtracted. Gnome and Dark Predator, even Silas, are your heroes. Luckily I have people like Katarina Lee Waters as a hero. Somebody tough who fights for something. You Flynn have no real courage. Criminals are cowards. You more than most. In fact, you disgust me. At least Silas saw the error of his ways.
Okay, Miss Chloe Slater, you win. You win. Here goes. His legal name is Noam Lyndon Penn. He was born on the date World War I ended. He was born in Atlanta, California. He grew up in Agora Hills, Alameda, Albany, and Alhambra. Cali, California. He went to high school in Aliso Viejo and college in Alturas and then Amador City. Yup. He began his wrestling training in American Canyon, California. Then continued it in Anaheim and then Anderson. Angels Camp 2. Also Antioch. His first match was in Apple Valley, California. Then. Let's see now.